Vanim, Jitasuka Vanim, Alikulevenim, Babam Buddhidronim, Veena Supasipanim, Natagirvanim, Namami Sarvanim. I'm happy to be with you all today to deliver some ideas of our ancient people with regard to the values, both social and individual values. Generally, in our Vedas, as well as in Sanskrit literature, value and the personal values. For anything is personal, it's always attached to social too. Therefore, everything we call as a moral values in general. Of course, there are certain areas where people need some discipline. Otherwise, the entire society will not go smooth. Therefore, right from the beginning of the Vedas, people have been talking about values without giving the nomenclature as value as we give now. Everything happens to be Sanatana Dharma for them. Value is nothing but Dharma. They call it in different names, that's all. So Dharma, they said. Varnashrama Dharma, they said. And then Dharma of individuals, like the kings. Dharma of the teacher. And Dharma of everyone in any position for that matter. The basic value that we could derive from the Veda is two main words. They are Satyam and Dharma. That's why in the Vedas it is said, Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. So you have to speak Satya, truth. It is an eternal binding for us. And Dharma. Dharma is following the moral rules. Therefore, they Swadhyaya Anma Pramadaha. Don't get excited or rather think, don't have pride over the education that you have. Swadhyaya Anma Pramadaha. And then whenever you have some doubt with regard to, you'll have to consult the intelligent people. Tatra vichikitsa vasyat te tatra brahmana asamarshinaha yukta ayuktaha aluksha dharma kama syuhu. You must be always fond of dharma. So this dharma is though it is a small word, encompasses so many features in it. So Satyam Vada is really speaking the truth. And this is being developed in the later literatures and also in the Subhashitas. And not only that, in the Vedas itself, with regard to the social value, they have said, Sangachadhvam, Samvadadhvam, Sanno Manam Sijanatam. Let us all united, be united, and go smoothly with each other. Sangachadhvam, Samvadadhvam, Sambo Manam Sijanatam. Walk together, speak together. Let your minds be all alike. That means what? It is a social value. Then only the society can be built up towards progress. Then samano mantra samiti samani. See, let our purpose be common. And then common be the assembly, common be our mind. Then mantramapi mantre, speak unitedly with one voice. Samani va akutihi, samana hridayani vaha. Then decisions be unanimous, so that there won't be any difference of opinion between two people or in the society, two parties. So, samanamastu vo mano yatavaha
Malaysia.
sahasati. Let all these planning, idea, all these be equally acceptable to each other. Then, Sagradeyam anuvrataha piduhu putro matra bhavatu sammanaha. These are all from in Atharva Veda. There is a beautiful mantra. Ma brata brataram dikshan ma swasaram utaswasa samyanchaha badraya. See, ma mata brataram dikshan. Let not our mother, no brother should hate the mother. Sister to sister be unkind. Then unanimous with one intent, speak you all your speech in friendliness. So, with regard to social values, they have already said. This is later on in the Subhashitas. It's very popular. All politicians also make use of it whenever they require a context. Ayam nija paroveti ganana laguchetasam udara charitanam tu vasudaiva kudumbakam. See, what does it mean? Ayam nijaha paroveti. Don't think that he is my man and he is not our man. Don't discriminate like that. So discrimination should not be there. For udara charitanantu vasudhaiva kudumbakam. It is always the politicians mistake it to be Vasudeva and then they say Vasudeva kudumbakam. It's wrong. Vasudhaiva kudumbakam. Vasudha means the entire earth. The entire earth is like a family. So nowadays, with regard to the new advent of internet and other things, it has become a global family. Therefore, what have been already thought about has now come true. And with regard to Satyam, we'll once again go to, I am just taking the root from the Vedas. Satyam Vada Dharmam Tara. Satyam, truth. You should speak truth. Okay. How to speak truth? Satyam Bruyat. You should speak truth. Okay. Satyam Bruyat. Priyam Bruyat. If you speak the truth, then it should be pleasant. Priyam Bruyat. Na Bruyat Satyam. Don't speak the truth. When? Na Bruyat Satyam Apriyam. If it is not pleasant to others, if it is not giving any harm to others, then you'll have to speak. Priyam Bruyat, na Bruyat Satyam. Don't. If it is somewhat troublesome, embarrassing, or some way giving some sort of obstacles, or testing one's own integrity, then don't speak the truth. Priyam na bruyat satyam apriyam. Satyam cha na anradam bruyat. Okay, you said, sir, satyam, okay. Because You want me to speak Satya? I am speaking the truth. Don't say like that. Because Satyam che na anrudam bruyat. See, don't speak untruth before any person. Not only speaking truth. Don't lie anything. So, Satyam na anrudam bruyat. Esha dharma sanatana. This is the Sanatana dharma. That means what? Sanatana, Sanatana means eternal. So, Satyam bruyat, Priyam bruyat, na bruyat, Satyam apriyam. Then there is one statement. Priyam cha nanradam bruyat. Even if it is pleasant, don't speak a lie. Priyam cha nanradam bruyat. Esha dharma sanatana. Therefore, Satya is an eternal thing that one has to follow. And with regard to, once again I tell you, when we are classifying social values and the personal values, we must remember whatever a particular person individually follows, that forms a sort of value to the society too. Yadyad acharati shreshtaha tattadeva itaro janaha, itare janaha. That's what Krishna says. Whoever follows something, if he happens to be a noble person, then other people also follow. Therefore, one should set a model for others. A model is being followed by others. If one has to be a model, then he has to speak the truth. He must behave in a way that all the others are tempted to follow. Therefore, Dharma, Satyam, and Dharma. We are coming to Dharma now. What is Dharma? Dharanat Dharma ityuchite. That is to be followed. There is no option. Dharma means you will have to follow. Strictly, you will have to follow. Therefore, the Vedas also command us with regard to things ought to be done. See, knowing things wrong, right, is good. That is knowledge. But to follow the good is the wisdom. Therefore, one has to follow that. Dharma means one has to necessarily follow. But there is a question. In Prapanna Gita, there is a statement. Janami tattvam, janami dharmam, nacha me pravrittihi, janamya dharmam, nacha me nivrittihi. See, I know what is dharma. Now also, here also, in our day-to-day life, everybody knows what is right and what is wrong also. Janami dharmam, nacha me pravrittihi. But my mind is not going towards dharma. It is not following that. Janamya dharmam. I know what is wrong, what is adharma. Nacha me nivrittihi. My mind does not come away from adharma. So, that means what? Everyone has got an option whether to go in for a right thing or wrong thing. But the human mind, without much standard in the attitude and the aptitude, then it has got, according to the timing, according to the situation, it takes a sort of a decision, which it tries to judge that what has been taken as right. In this context, I would like to remember a small anecdote, which I am just compressing it because for the time factor. There were two friends. Both of them happened to be good boys. They were going note or 1,000 rupees on the road. They thought that whose money it should be. It could be. Then they just looked around. No one was there. Then immediately one person said, "What to do with this? We can't just go away leaving this money. It should go to a proper person or a person who lost it." Then they decided that we will take this money and then go to some police station and then give it. And then the other person said, "No, no, no, you don't reach the right hand." Then what to do? Let us take. See, you take 500, I take 500. Then the other person said, who was really good, too good, he said, "No, no, no, I don't want anything because it's not my money." Then what to do with that? The first man said, "I will take that. Both the shares I will take." Then take it, no problem. Then they went home. Then the second person thought that he is taking the money for which he is not the owner. And I don't know what God has got as a punishment for him. Then both of them went to their homes. After 2 or 3 days, the person who took the money admitted in the hospital, and the person, and of course, she got discharged, and the money spent was 2,000 rupees. Then the first man, a friend, he wanted to just go and then inquire about the health of the friend's wife. He went there and then said, of course, he did not want to wound the heart of the person, but at the same time, he indicated saying that, "See, God is looking everything, and you must know that God exists." Like that, indirectly, he was just hinting at the money he has taken, 1,000 rupees, and doubly he had spent in the hospital. Of course, up to this, everything went right. And then the first man said, "You are 100% correct. Why, God exists. God is watching everything. He knew that my wife will be admitted advance to me." So like that, he has justified his stand. So therefore, justification makes a man corrupt.
Also, sir, I would like to just add few words here. When we talk about Subhashitas in holistic education, when we talk about institutions, having holistic education approach, how can we introduce all these values like Subhashitas into the students' academics so that they understand these values, moral values, social values.
That's what I said. Two things, wrong and right. And which is wrong. And then, if you follow the right thing, you will reach the right end. If you follow the bad things, you will reach the bad end. This, if you are teaching, this will set in their mind first. And then whenever they have their own experience, they will know, yes. Belief will come to the ancient sayings, because the ancient sayings are nothing but the experiences of our ancient people. Only on experience only they have just produced such moral values. That's why Smriti, all Smritis, dharmas are differing also in such sense according to yugas.
Right.
Dharmas are different. We come across values. The values are also changing.
Right. Right.
Values are also changing. So even if the value changes, you must know that the value change is good or not.
Hmm.
So according to you must make the people think that what decision needs to be taken at the right time.
Because in today's world, as you know, it is a very sensitive thing when we approach certain values and when we approach certain cultural or social values when we take it across. There is a question of religion here. We don't want that to be a barrier here. When we talk about values and when we talk about moral values, social values, we are only talking about how to impart this to the younger generation to make it, you know, more valuable to them, you know.
Correct. Correct. There is no religion. Everything is secular.
Yeah,
Speak
yeah.
the truth. When we say speaking truth is common. And when I say dharma, the word may be a little bit jarring to the people. Code of conduct, rules and code of conduct. So these code of conduct has to be necessarily followed. Otherwise, the system, the disciplinary system will go off. Without any discipline, no organization or no individual or no society will flourish. So there should be some barrier to what we think also. We can't think of on our own, whatever we think that it is right or wrong. And then thankfulness. Whatever we got, we should be thankful and we should think that everything is enough for us. That enough, the mind of enough. That is the experience. See, that's why it said, Pratama vayasi pitam toyam smarantaha Sirasi Nihita Bara, Narikela, Naranam. Then Sadavo Vismaranti. See, that means what? Pratama Vayasi Pitam Toyam. See, the Narikela. Narikela means the coconut tree. You are just pouring water when it was young. Then after some time, you don't pour water. It grows. And afterwards, it gives you sweet water, tender coconut. So you should think in such a way that whatever you plant now, whatever the idea you plant now, a good result for us, for which only we are just giving you. You must be thankful to it. And then there are certain values which we say, ahimsa. You should not inflict injury on others. You have no right. Because all creations are same. Samano mantra samiti samani, we say. All are same. But what right we have to just inflict injury on others? Therefore, we should be following the non-violence. Ahimsa. Satyam, that we have already gone. Satyam. Asteyam. We should not steal the property of others. That's why even in Ishavasya Upanishad it is said, Ishavasya midagam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat. The entire universe, the property of the universe belongs to that Isha. Isha means don't attach any religion. The great God, whichever nomenclature you give it. So you are not the owner first. Jam jagat tena tektena bunjitaha. It doesn't mean that you should not enjoy whatever you got. You should enjoy because it is given to you. So tena tektena bunjitaha. Think that it is not your property, but at the same time you are given the right to enjoy. So tektena bunjitaha ma grita kasyasiddhanam. So this is a very small phrase in the Shukla Yajurveda, which gives you enormous ideas over that. Ma grita kasyasiddhanam means what? Don't not stealing the what do you call your stealing other stories, not only stealing the wife of others. So stealing anything in any form is to be rejected because you got no right over that. So asatyam, satyam aste. It is not only for individual, but also for the society. Saucham means cleanliness. You must be very clean. And this cleanliness is very much contemplated nowadays due to the advent of corona. So you must be clean. Therefore, the society also will follow because we have already stated that whatever is followed by the ancient people or the person, a model, then that is being followed by others. So when you keep yourself clean individually, then others will definitely follow. When others also follow, then the society also is so much clean.
One quick question by one of the audience who has asked, what happens to those who steals? After Corona, there is so much burglary around.
They will be punished. The punishment either through judiciary or we have got always sort of a belief that if the king is not punishing, the great king God will definitely punish. A superpower which is watching us. We are under the impression that no one is watching. And there are two eyes, that is moon and the sun. Chandra Suryau Chanetre. That's what we attribute to the greatest God. Two eyes of the great God, the great power. They know. Even if you are just hiding behind the CCTV, there is other person knowing. Through what? I tell you, how the great God knows what we do is wrong or right. It is a chip in us. That is our mind. That is our mind. When you are doing something wrong, you know whether others know it or not. You know what you have done is right or wrong. That is mind. That mind chip is being read by the great God. Therefore, the punishment will be definitely there. If not immediately, of course, time will be there. But during this period, there will be some weak. What is the solution for them? Probably our Indian texts always attribute everything to karma. So if at all he is destined to lose something, and that is being taken away by somebody. But who has taken it, he has got his own punishment. This person has to necessarily lose, probably due to his own karma, that he would have already stolen something from either in this birth.
Deepshika, you want to say something?
Convincing reply. What is that?
I think Deepshika is on mute, I think. Correct, right? Sir, it's actually, yeah. Thank you, sir, Tyagarajan, sir. So I think she's on mute, I think, Deepshika. We are unable to hear. She want to convey that time is up, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, I will sum up with the
Sure,
thing.
sir. Yeah.
There are so many verses.
Yes.
Talking about the personal hygiene. Then words given by Yajnavalkya Smriti, Indriya Nigraha, control of senses, Dhanam, giving gift to others, Damaha, control of your mind, Shantihi, patience and peacefulness, sarvesham dharma sadhanam. So it is not only for one, for all. This is the means for maintaining the discipline and the values. If one follows this value, of course, each and every value has been described in various verses, in various forms, according to various contexts. So due to the time constraint, I am just stopping with two things, Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. These two things will speak a lot for all other values. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tyagarajan sir. And we are blessed to have you here. And I was shocked by looking at your profile. You were kind of done so much contribution in the field of Vedas, guiding so many scholars and so many PhD people. Amazing. And thank you for your time for today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.